Begin.
Feeble effort.
Now apologize. I can knock you down all day.
Supergirl wins.
Greetings. Everyone, 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's Dallas taking on Washington.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Dallas. Allen Iverson out there with Jordan. And there's Bryant. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Yao in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here is Dallas after the basket by Washington. Here is Conley. The pass to Cantor. And stolen by Jordan. And here's Kobe from the arc. The shot will not fall. And Washington the other way now. Conley dishes to Wiggins. Pass to Cantor. From the arc. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Dallas with the ball. Iverson outside. Teardrop shot. And it's blocked by Conley. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And it goes down 2 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Wiggins kicks to McCollum. To the paint. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
James checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bryant's shot is good.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Right side, Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
On defense, Dallas trailing by 4. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Dallas. And finished off by Yao.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Man, sweet look on the run there.
Washington making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for McCollum. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mike Conley. Down low. Here's James. And James throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Schroeder kicks to Yao. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Weber comes in for Cantor. And it's DeRozan in for Wiggins. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Robinson's checked in for Nowitzki. Carter comes in for Bryant. James Harden, he's checked in for Jordan. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Allen Iverson. Feeds it to Yao. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And Washington making a change here. Adams checked in. So it's Washington now. Kicks it to Weber. Lots of room. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Booker. LeBron outside. Let's go. It's hauled in by Adams. Washington leading now by 4. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Oh, trying for it. It's stolen by Carter.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
From deep, James. And again, LeBron missing. Booker the pass to Weber. Here's Adams. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Washington leads by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Carter out there with LeBron James. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Washington making a change here. Conley's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Porzingis is checked in. Back to McGrady. And Carter has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Back to McGrady. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
From deep three-point range, it's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Washington making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Dallas, Nowitzki comes in for Robinson. And Kobe is subbed in for Vince Carter. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Stolen by Conley. Launches it. Adams dishes to McCollum. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas trails by 3. McGrady from deep. Bryant's shot is good.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And so here is Dallas. Johnson outside. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wiggins drives.
Ooh! That's how you attack.
Oh, man. my.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
He dishes it to Adams. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Yao checked in for Steven Adams. Weber comes in for Enes Kanter. Booker, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Mike Conley. Kobe kicks to Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Jordan's got it all tied up now for Dallas. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Washington no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Iverson again, Schroeder. Iverson kicks to Porzingis. And Bryant slams it in.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Wiggins. LeBron, he's checked in for Dallas. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Kobe with the steal.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Dallas making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And a Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
They've got Andrew Wiggins. McCollum is out there with Conley. Then there's Yao. And it's Kanter in the 4 spot. So that's who Earl Watson starts the second half with. And there's the 3-second violation. Washington trails by 4. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Washington. McCollum kicks to Conley. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the 3 off target. Dishes it to LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Dallas, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one at the line is good. Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Conley. McCollum outside. From deep three-point range. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Washington trails by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Durant with a wide-open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 assists in the game. Conley, the pass to Yao. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Down low. Here's Durant.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Dallas leading by 7. Iverson kicks to James. Fires the 3. Rebound by Yao.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Nowitzki. Yao with the block. And they're able to recover. And stolen by Yao. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Conley. Porzingis with the steal. McGrady. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. McGrady's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. And Adams with the slam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Trains the three-pointer.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Conley. Back to Adams. Conley dishes to Cantor. And here's McCollum for three. And that does it for the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Washington trails by 8. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Robinson. Porzingis is out there with Carter. And there's Bryant. And it's McGrady in at the point guard. From deep. Rebound, Washington. Yow's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The drive by Booker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw, good, Booker.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Booker inside. Robinson on him. Shooter kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Cantor, he checked in for Washington. Dallas leading by 4. McGrady outside. Top of the key, Porzingis. Robinson kicks to Porzingis. Passes it to McGrady. Back to Bryant. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Yao, he's checked in for Robinson. Nowitzki comes in for Porzingis. Jordan, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Iverson's subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Nowitzki, no good.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
Now here's Bryant. It's stolen by DeRozan. To tie it up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Dallas makes it, and the next one could tie it up. A different look for Dallas. LeBron's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Johnson in for Iverson. That one drops. He ties it up.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Johnson to stop the drought. And it's good off the glass.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yes, he does, and they need nothing less from him tonight. Another clutch performance is exactly what they're hoping for.
And they take the lead. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out. And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, That is what we call being beyond clutch.
Big time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, and this game definitely worth the price of admission.
Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Higgins is checked in for Washington. Conley now comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And Dallas also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
Johnson inside. Over by Conley. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Johnson.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
.116 left in the game. And Booker gets to Conley. And there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's Johnson. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Takes it out to Booker. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Here's Dallas, leading by 5. Tries it from the top of the key. And stolen by Booker.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Booker. Pass to Johnson. Now the dish to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned.
Boy, I tell you what, as well they should be, Kevin. I mean, that was one extravagant finish.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. As we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. It's Dallas facing Las Vegas.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Allen Iverson out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Yao. Then there's Kobe. And it's Nowitzki in the power forward position. Yao kicks to Bryant. Back to Nowitzki. Poked away. Yao, the pass to Nowitzki. Jordan dishes to Nowitzki. Good D by LeBron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's good from long range. Towns has got 5 now.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Well, you know, it's still early, partner, but that's what we're seeing so far, and we know what he can do on one of his better days. He's hard to handle.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. Picked by Yao. The 3 from Bryant. Bangs home the trifecta. Kobe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside for Durant. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
I mean, it's early enough that they have plenty of time to make adjustments, but their D has to improve. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Now here's Jordan. Kobe kicks to Jordan. Here's Nowitzki.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson against Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Here's James. Johnson outside. Antetokounmpo passes to George. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Dallas trails by 6. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to James. For the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here's Las Vegas. LeBron drives in. The shot off that time. Good D by James. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got his first points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Weber can't hit.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Las Vegas leading by 3.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And James pulls it down. Launches it. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at
a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Las Vegas ahead. Up 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Durant. Robinson is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Johnson in at the point. Dishes it to Embiid. Levine with it. Now McGrady defending. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Stolen by Durant.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
And then Levine with the jam.
Wow, and
That sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's McGrady. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Iverson. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to...
Oh, man.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is coming in for Yao. And it's Maravich in for Allen Iverson.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Dallas trails by 9. And there's the pass to Nowitzki.
Las Vegas foul. That's his first personal foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. For the 3. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Nowitzki. Bryant's got 6 points.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
1:07 left in the second quarter. And Levine with the slam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
18 feet out, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's George. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Tipped away. Kobe with the steal. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Started.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to